As opposed to Wawa, which has their version of the gobbler, they just aptly called this the Thanksgiving sub. But that is what this one is. Now, they had a BOGO deal, so I just got 2 extra sandwiches. There's no other reason. Drop a thumbs up, man. You guys are ready to know the vibes. Let's get into this video. Also, if my eyes look worse than normal, my allergies are destroyed today. For whatever reason, yesterday, it was 30 degrees, and now in sunny New Jersey, it's 70 degrees, and my head feels like a balloon. It's normal. So, I know people like to make comments about my appearance, but, you know, I'm human like the rest of us, bro. It is what it is. Let's try this Thanksgiving sub. All right, it's my first... You know what? This might actually end up being better than the gobbler, and I'm going to tell you why right off the bat. Their turkey doesn't look like school lunch. This looks like hand-carved turkey. Now, the rest of it might be the same, but that's a good sign. It's pretty much the same thing. The only difference is this one has mayo, and Wawa's gobbler has gravy. The rest of it, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and this is definitely hand-carved turkey. You can tell how thick the turkey is. Now, I'm not saying they literally carved it by hand, but somewhere along the lines, either a machine or someone carved this turkey. Bread is nice and soft. This is better than Wawa's. This is good. I'm going to tell you what. When I make my own Thanksgiving sub, I add a little bit of mayo. And it does make a little bit of difference. There's like a tanginess that it goes well with the cranberry. It almost makes like a cranberry, well, cranberry mayo. The turkey does not taste like school lunch. It actually tastes like real turkey. The stuffing is very stovetop, but it tastes like stovetop that someone seasoned. Like they doctored it up, as I used to like to say. And then adding the cranberry mayo and this soft bread. I'm a huge fan of the Wawa gobbler, but this is one that's actually like a legitimate Thanksgiving sandwich. Like I would actually eat this. I have no problem with it. This is going to sound really weird, but I wouldn't be mad if they kept this on the damn menu. Like, I'd probably get it every now and then. Way better than the gobbler. Wow. No, I was going to use this. I had to re-up on this. This is their hot pepper sauce, and I actually use this in my meal prep. It's like their version of like a hot sauce, but it's not hot. I wish I could describe this damn thing, but I like to... Hold on. Yeah, we got a winner on our hands. I think all the restaurants need to start doing this. The trend needs to continue, because I need to compare. So far, I've done 2. This one's light years ahead. Wawa's, I gave a 5 out of 10 with a biased 7. Unbiased in a chain subscale, this is an 8. It's a very good Thanksgiving sandwich. I'm surprised, actually. I didn't think this was going to be this good, but I'm a fan. The next one I got here is because I went to Subway. Again, 3rd sandwich chain place in a row, and I got their Meatball sub. To me, this is the Rolls Royce, the Cadillac, if you will, of chain sub meatball sandwiches, which I happen to be a fan of. This is their pepperoni pizza meatball sub. Now, I make a little bit of augmentations, changes to mine. Instead of getting their regular marinara, I do their sweet and spicy version, but other than that, it's the same. So it's their meatball sandwich with a pepperoni on the top, like large pepperoni seasoning, and then some melted cheese underneath that. I'm drooling. I love this sandwich. And then I go in with my hot pepper sauce. Right. This is also like a sweet and spicy. It's like kind of ketchup-y. Also vinegary. I can't describe this. I want to say that it's like a flavor profile like Mambo sauce, but not Mambo sauce. How Mambo sauce has that kind of like vibe, but it doesn't taste like Mambo sauce. So I don't want to say that, but I said it, which means like somebody's going, oh, I'm from DC. Relax, bro. I can't probably trying to describe stuff. The other thing, compared to most places, the size of the meatballs they give you are massive. That matters. Like, I had the Subway one yesterday. Their meatballs are like a quarter of the size of this. And you don't get it in every bite, which is weird. But if you haven't seen that video, honestly, check it out because I'm surprised I actually liked it. I'm a Subway hater. should get the hot pepper sauce on this, man. They don't have the best sauce, but again, I'm at a chain place. That's why I add the other one. For a chain. Sorry. Hitting. That is really fire. For me, one of my favorite chain restaurant subs. Like, this is my Firehouse subs order. I give this a 9. Like, I love this damn sandwich. This last one is one of those sandwiches that every time I do these chain restaurants, a lot of you have favorite sandwiches. And you'll be like, how did you go and not try this? You have to try this. So I tried this. This never sounded interesting to me because they always miss on, every place misses on stuff like this, but I like taking y'all suggestions. So this is their Jamaican jerk. You have no idea. This is their Jamaican jerk turkey sub. They have their own Jamaican jerk rub turkey. It has mayo, there's sweet mustard, tomato. I don't like lettuce, but it would be on there. And I think that's it. But a lot of people suggested this one. Every time a restaurant calls them anything Jamaican, I immediately am like, it's gonna be ass. So I just never wanted to try this, but it's a decent turkey sandwich. But again, I don't know why. Like, what part of Jamaica are y'all getting this recipe from that everybody calls Jamaican? But it's a decent turkey sandwich. It's like if Bahama Breeze made a turkey sandwich. But it's really moist with that sweet mustard on there. Sweet mustard on Jamaican jerk makes no sense either. But again, this isn't bad, really. It's just again, I don't know why I have that. Don't call it Jamaican. Just call it like tangy turkey sub or something. This is a pretty good damn sandwich. You're not wrong. I will say this. Some of y'all actually said it doesn't taste like jerk, and I was like, and that's why I said, okay, let me try it. I'm not really a turkey sandwich guy, but this is really one of the better turkey sandwiches that you can get. I do like that little bit of flavor. It just comes across like barbecue sauce again. I had the same problem with the Cheesecake Factory for whatever reason. But it has a very good flavor. Like, it doesn't taste like boring ass turkey. So, I would eat this again. Scale of 1 to 10, chain restaurant, 7.5. I rarely just get turkey sandwiches, but I give credit where it's due. I haven't been able to go to the movies for a while, but today, I'm actually going to see Terrifier 3. I'm a huge fan of Terrifier. I know I'm a horror movie person, people don't know. Haven't done a lot of movie reviews in a while, but more than likely at the end of this video, I will, after seeing it, drop a quick review that's spoiler free. I just got back from the movies. I saw Terrifier. I'm going to give you a quick just run over, spoiler free, about what to expect when you see this. The movie did what it was supposed to do. The plot was honestly probably the most coherent of the three, but it falls flat in its face and gets really weird in my opinion at the end. But that's not why we're going to see this movie. We want to see Art the Clown. Art did what he did. There are a lot of kills in it. There's a lot of gore. It is very gruesome. It is exactly what I expected the movie to do. I want to see Art the Clown. I got a lot of Art the Clown, and if you're crazy like I am, you'll probably laugh for half of the movie at Art the Clown. Other than that, it does start off a little bit slow in the pacing of the movie. It tries to explain some parts of the first two movies to tie it in, but it also omits some things from the movie, and I was just wondering where the heck it went. There's about 2 or 3 scenes in the movie where I actually made this face because it was pretty gruesome, but that's what I expect. I think most people will walk into the movie with this opinion. It was okay, but it was pretty gruesome, and that's pretty much it. You're not going to be wowed by it as far as the plot goes. I saw a lot of reviews where people said, well, this was the best one of the 3. I disagree. I still think the first one is the best, but I'm glad they're making it. I do think that it's dangerously on the edge that if they make more of these movies, it's going to jump the shark similar to Saw and get more and more outlandish because it has to keep one-upping. And I felt throughout the movie, it was just trying to one-up a lot of the things that happened in the other one. Would I recommend that horror fans go and see it if you're a fan of Terrifier? Absolutely, because it's more of the same, and that's not necessarily a bad thing when we're talking about Terrifier. Out of 5 stars from a horror perspective, I would give it a 3 out of 5 stars. If you're a person who doesn't know what to expect, I highly advise you to go watch the other ones, because if you can't take those, do not go and see this movie. But I enjoyed it for what it was. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. Also, before I get out of here, I do want to say, if you can see behind me, I actually have been changing my setup again. This isn't my main setup. This is my productivity setup. You can see where the video is actually being edited, and then I have a separate setup. So I know people were wanting to see the setup tour type of video. I'm actually not done. I'm going to try to finish this part because it's going to evolve again, but at least we will have a coherent thing. Because right now I have one 32-inch monitor and I'm waiting on my 57-inch monitor. Once that's done, we'll have some sort of video. So I do hear those people asking about those kinds of things. Just stay patient. I appreciate y'all. But let's get back to the video. Some of you that have been here for a while have been asking for stuff like that. I've said this a bunch of times, just with how the way everything's going. This is a good thing, but I'm so busy that I haven't had time. Like, if I was in the movies, I would be fumbling around on my phone trying to coordinate things and not paying attention. But I had a little extra time today on a Saturday. Normally I watch college football today, but I really wanted to see this movie, so I made the time. There haven't been a lot of movies that have made me say, okay, I'm going to give up like watching football or whatever. So we'll see. But I intend to put one at the end of this video. But that's going to be the end of this video, man. I appreciate y'all. Firehouse subs, your Thanksgiving sub, absolute heat. Y'all be safe now. We'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. Hand signs. They made it to YouTube.